Empires don't rise on swords alone. They rise on coins. The Roman Empire ruled the known world for centuries, not just through its legions, but through its economy, taxes, trade, wealth, and money rules that built cities, paid armies, and shaped civilization itself. Yet the financial wisdom of the Romans, their discipline, pragmatism, and sense of civic duty has faded with time. Today, we'll rediscover 5 money rules the Romans lived by and we forgot. The first Roman money rule was austeritas, the virtue of restraint. To the Romans, wealth wasn't meant for flaunting, it was a tool of stability. The early republic was founded on simple living, plain clothes, modest homes, no luxury for its own sake. The Roman ideal citizen didn't chase pleasure. He practiced frugalitas, the dignity of modest spending. The Senate even passed laws, called sumptuary laws, that limited how much gold or silk one could wear, or how expensive banquets could be. Why? Because the Romans feared that moral decay began with financial excess. They believed, if you cannot master your desires, you cannot govern your empire. Compare that to today. Consumer debt, credit culture, endless luxury marketing. The Romans would shake their heads. Their rule was clear. Spend less than you earn and use what's left to strengthen your household and your nation. The second rule, pecunia circulaire. Money must flow. The Romans understood the danger of hoarding wealth. Coins locked away in chests did not build roads, pay workers, or feed citizens. Roman economists, yes, they existed, believed money's purpose was to circulate through society, enriching trade, agriculture, and craftsmanship. The Latin word pecunia, money, comes from pecus, meaning cattle, a symbol of exchange and motion. Wealth that sits idle is dead. Wealth that moves creates life. Roman merchants, artisans, and soldiers all benefited from this circulation. Every denarius spent in the forum strengthened the empire's pulse. Even emperors reinvested spoils of war into massive public works, aqueducts, amphitheaters, and roads, ensuring money flowed back to the people. The Romans saw money not as a trophy, but as a bloodstream. Our modern world, with speculative hoarding, offshore vaults, and wealth inequality, forgets that simple truth. Their rule still speaks today. Keep your money in motion, let it serve, not stagnate. The third Roman money rule, fides et credita, trust and credit. The Roman economy thrived on an invisible force stronger than gold. Fides, faith, reliability, integrity. A handshake, a promise, and one's honor were binding contracts. A Roman's word could be worth more than his coin. Merchants extended credit not through paperwork, but through reputation. Banking existed, but without trust, no transaction could occur. Fides was even personified as a goddess. Fides publica populi Romani, the public faith of the Roman people. Her temple in Rome symbolized that prosperity begins with trust between citizens. Today, we rely on algorithms, contracts, and ratings, but the foundation is the same. Credit systems collapse when trust erodes. The Romans knew corruption and deceit poison economies faster than war. Their rule, guard your reputation, your word is your wealth. The fourth rule, utilitas publica. Wealth must serve the common good. In Rome, wealth was never purely private. The elite were expected, even compelled, to invest in their city. Successful generals and senators financed public games, temples, roads, and baths, often at their own expense. The Latin phrase civis sum Romanus, meaning I am a Roman citizen, came with civic duty. A wealthy man who hoarded his gold was shamed as avarus, greedy and dishonorable. Julius Caesar himself poured personal fortune into public projects, the Forum of Caesar, the Julian calendar, and vast housing for the poor. Wealth
to Romans was a tool of glory and gratitude, a legacy, not a personal trophy. Today, in a world obsessed with personal gain, the Roman ideal of utilitas publica reminds us that prosperity without purpose is decay. True wealth uplifts not just the few, but the many.
And finally, the fifth rule, tempus et frugalitas, time and thrift. The Romans valued time as much as coin. They believed that wasted time was wasted wealth. Cicero wrote, "The best treasure is a well-spent hour." Wealthy Romans meticulously planned their days. Study at dawn, business at noon, philosophy at dusk. They practiced otium cum dignitate, leisure with dignity, time used for learning, reflection, and improvement, not idleness. Meanwhile, the Roman calendar itself was designed for efficiency. Market days, feast days, civic duties, all balanced to sustain productivity and rest. Modern life, enslaved by haste and distraction, has forgotten the Roman rule of disciplined time. To the ancients, gold could be stolen, but lost time was never regained. Their wisdom echoes across millennia. Spend your time like your money, with purpose and prudence. 5 rules, thousands of years old, yet they still speak to our modern struggles: debt, waste, greed, and loss of trust. The Romans built an empire with principles we've traded for convenience. Their lessons remind us that money is not the root of evil, but the reflection of our virtues. Let's remember their wisdom. Live below your means. Keep money flowing. Build trust before wealth. Let your riches serve the public. Guard your time as your fortune. Empires may fall, coins may tarnish, but wisdom, if remembered, endures. These were the money rules the Romans lived by, and we forgot.